Came outside, get some fresh air, enjoy the scenery. Wanted to shoot a nice little gear review video. Literally everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, and it became so annoying. I got so upset, and I had to get over it though. So let's talk about how I did that. Before I do anything though, I gotta find a restroom. All right, let's hope that these are unlocked. Please limit your restroom use to 10 minutes. Well, shit, I'm about to break that rule. Not the worst bathroom I've been in, not the best. I've been getting free stuff in from the Amazon Vine program, and if it's kind of interesting, I will make a review video about it. Like I got some camera straps, and I thought it'd be nice to come out and test out the camera straps and walk around and take some photos. But I was quickly reminded why I just don't even like camera straps. So the thing about using a camera with camera straps is, at least on my camera, when I open up the screen, it's immediately covered up by the camera strap. So it like totally renders the screen useless. Man, I know it's winter. I get it, it's cold, but it's so cold. My fingers just started getting so numb and I couldn't do anything. And I'm trying to like attach these camera straps to my camera, and I just like can't control anything, and it's like confusing and frustrating. Yeah, I'm in a park. I'm in like kind of a huge park, and I try to find a spot where I can be left alone, kind of. You can't get left alone. You cannot. Every park in Bend, Oregon feels like the only park because every time you go there, everyone's there. I don't get it. You could have all this vast space and find one little nook to hang out in, and like 15 old people will walk past you and be, what are you doing? Oh, what's going on? How are you doing today? It's like filming stuff, dude. So I finally get the strap attached to the camera. I'm like, all right, let's go walk around and test it out, take some photos. We're in a beautiful place, gonna take some beautiful photos. Nope. No beautiful photos were taken. I can't see a damn thing. Like, I just can't see what I'm shooting. There's a glare on my screen, and then there's like the camera strap covering it. There are old people walking by staring at me. They smell of mothballs and soup and Trader Joe's and rainbow socks. I don't know why. Why do old people always wear like rainbow socks? They wear like the leggings and then rainbow socks over the leggings. I don't know, it's just like a very old person look, and they always have a Trader Joe's reusable bag on them. It's very ageist of me. It's an ageist comment. It's kind of stuff that gets you canceled, but it's true. Reliving it right now is just like, I'm not enjoying myself at this point. I'm like, I don't want to make this video. This is stupid. It's like a video about camera straps. I knew it was going to be dumb. Like, I went in knowing it was going to be like kind of a lame video. Check out this tree. I guess that's the fate of every YouTuber right there. Just reaching a little bit farther. Just kind of perish. I knew it was going to be kind of a silly video, but I thought if I enjoyed myself and I enjoyed the process, I could make it fun. But I was very quickly not enjoying myself and not enjoying the process. So what did I do? Well, I called it quits. And I don't usually like to just like quit on things. It kind of feels like giving up, but there's really nothing wrong with that, right? I wasn't having a good time. Why keep doing something that I wasn't enjoying? That's not gonna work out. Like, no one's gonna wanna watch that. No one's gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna chill by these rocks for a second. I'm trying to walk in a way where I'm like lit on the face, but I have to head this way. But to head this way, I got to face that way to still get sun on my face. So I packed everything up, took my time, and the act of like packing everything up provides a moment to sit there and breathe and kind of go over all of the things that were annoying and kind of like defeat them one by one. So the first thing, you know, running into people at the park, it's like, what are you going to do? It's the park. It's more on me. It's more me and like my self-conscious behavior. Hello.
Hi.
So just like that, I could have chosen to go around and avoided a person, but it's something that I have to get more practice and do it all the time. It's a constant thing. dealing with people while you're out recording. Just walk past them, act like they're not there. I don't know what happened. I was so good at it for a while. I think it's just because I stopped doing it. So maybe what I'm getting upset at isn't necessarily that I feel I'm getting interrupted by people walking by. It's that I lost my ability to not give a shit. And I'm just trying to avoid people. I'm self-conscious. I think they're watching. I think they're looking. And they probably are. They are. Of course they are. But you got to get over it. So I'm not mad at them. You can't be mad at people for being out in a park enjoying themselves. I'm mad at myself, my lack of practice, and because I have not been practicing, I get thrown off my game when I'm recording near people. It's like, you just got to get out there and do it more. Quit making excuses. Don't get upset at other people. You're upset at yourself because you're self-conscious, because you're out of practice. Get out there, record around people, and get good again. It's my fault. I'm mad at me, you know? You probably even noticed when I walked past that person and I was trying so hard to keep talking and hold my train of thought while walking by. I don't even know if I made sense what I was saying when I walked past them. I'm pissed at myself, and I'm blaming them because they're an easy excuse. Because if I blame them, I don't have to look inward and confront why I suck at this now. So then the fingers are cold. The fingers are freezing. Oh, and I can't handle little tiny objects. I can't deal with these little buttons that come with the camera strap, and everything's so difficult. I can't feel anything. I just sort of laugh at that, right? Because I don't know, what else can you do? What else can you do but laugh at you head outside to do a gear review of something that requires, at least for a moment, for you to have good little finger dexterity. And I came outside in the middle of winter and expect my fingers to work nimbly, and I can't. And it's like, well, what was I expecting to happen? Could have done it inside where it was nice and warm, but I wanted to go outside and get some fresh air, which I am getting, and I am thankful for. Navigating this treacherous landscape. Don't slip. It hurts so much. It's a bummer. It just kind of upsets me that I allowed myself to fall out of practice vlogging around people to a point where I'm just so bothered by it. Let's just cut to the chase. I was acting like a spoiled brat, right? I get these free camera straps. I have all this free time to walk around, play around in the park, walk around with some cameras. I'm getting upset because there are other people around, and I'm getting upset because it's just not going my way or something. So I just really had to check myself. I really had to stop for a second and remind myself how blessed I am that I get to be here right now. I get to walk around this beautiful park, record stuff, play with these digital toys that I have, be outside, be among people, feel the cold. To actually feel the cold on my fingers, to feel it on my face, it's a blessing. It's what's your deal? What did you expect? Everything to go perfectly? It's nothing ever goes perfectly. I like to pride myself on being able to roll with the punches. When situations change, being able to change with them. So, I'm over it now. I'm just more or less kind of upset at myself for getting upset. I feel once in a while these sorts of things just have to happen. Things go too well for too long or something, and I have to be brought crashing back down to earth to test myself. And I failed miserably today. That's all right. I'm sure that you've experienced something similar, right? Where you expect something to go one way, it doesn't, and it just feels like the world's out to get you, and you're a failure, and you're wasting your time, and everything's super annoying. And for one, I think it's okay to feel like that sometimes, right? You have to forgive yourself for acting like a little bitch. Admit that you are but a little human, little bitch baby, and you're imperfect and you're going to make mistakes and you're going to behave like a child and get over it. The second thing is probably just, systematically look at the things that bother you and ask yourself why those things bothered you. So for me, I was bothered by the presence of other people, which I immediately recognized as ridiculous. And also, like in the past, I would welcome. Like that's what makes things interesting. Like other people around make it interesting. If I didn't want to be around other people, it's like just stay at home or, don't go to a park. I was feeling self-conscious and that was being like reflected back at me while I was looking at other people, right? I would see people walking by. I'm like, oh God, they're looking at me. They're listening to me. I sound like an idiot. What am I doing? What am I doing out here? Like I'm being bothered. And because I was allowing myself to get bothered, it was just like, making the problem much bigger than it actually was. I shouldn't have gotten upset. I should have just like rolled with it. I should have made fun of it. I should have found humor. I'm supposed to be able to find humor in things, and I wasn't able to today. One of the best things you can do is just like try to remember to smile, right? Even if it's just in your head, picturing yourself smiling will help so much. And it's so hard in those moments when you're just like, I'd rather be bitter. I'd rather be spiteful and be like, have an attitude. But if you can just like stop and think of something, anything, even laugh at yourself, even just internally visualize yourself laughing or smiling, it helps to like melt away the frustration. And if you can, just smile. Just like, really start smiling, start laughing. You look like an idiot, but you already look like an idiot because you're walking around a park upset at everything. Like, what's that guy's deal? He's all so upset walking around with like 15 different camera accessories strapped to his body, just like stomping through the dirt. And you just laugh. Yeah, probably. It's easy to say because I'm in the car laughing and there's like no one around, but if I were to go outside and do this, that'd be real good, right? So I feel like if I came outside and just like laughed loudly, like have you ever just like laughed to make yourself feel better? No. You could try it.
Dog for a walk.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Put that all over the YouTube.
Yeah. I feel not only better because I went out and laughed and it actually like made me laugh laughing. I was like, I got to do this. It's like you just got to be courageous again about recording yourself in front of people. Damn it. And so there's this dude out there and I'm just like, yeah, I'm about to laugh really loud like an idiot. So just like preparing him for it. It's good to have like a vision of yourself as like, I'm the man. I'm getting shit done. I can get so much done. Everything goes really well. But taken too far, it's like taking yourself too seriously, right? Like I take myself too seriously. I'm out here. I'm working. I'm coming out to the park to film something like it's my job. I want to get it done. And nothing's going to stop me, right? And that's not a good way to do things because that's a very brittle, rigid, and fragile way to approach doing something that should be very fun. Taking myself too seriously, I needed to take myself down a peg or two, and going outside and laughing loudly like a weirdo was just the medicine I needed. I needed to make a fool of myself. And I need to remember that. I need to make a fool of myself more often. Like, where did I go wrong? I know I was supposed to be like giving you some advice or something, but let's talk about me for a second, all right? Like, can we just like, please stop with you and focus on me for a moment? If I just took the whole situation less seriously and had more as a joke, I would have been able to find like humor in all of this and laughed at everything. I would have maybe spoken more to some of the folks that were walking on the trail, like maybe got them on camera, you know, instead of trying to live in my own little isolated bubble. I'm not saying that you need to go out and like laugh loudly like that, but you should give that a try sometime. I dare you to go stand outside, especially the next time you're like pissed off or things aren't going well. Go out. You don't have to be in public, but I dare you. Fake laughing until you start laughing for real. Why do you think that if you don't take the situation and yourself so seriously right now that something bad's going to happen, right? What do you think is going to happen? I need to ask myself, like, what is going to happen if I fuck up? Like, if I screw up, if I don't maximize my time, if I make mistakes, like, seriously, what is going to happen? Like, why do I feel as though I'm going to be punished for something? And I'm not. Like, everything's fine. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing bad is going to happen. Maybe in some situations for some people, if they screw around at their job, something bad's going to happen. But like, I'm going outside to a park to play. Maybe even just like taking a moment before I begin doing my work to breathe, to laugh, to remind myself why I'm here, to remind myself how blessed I am to have the things that I have, to be where I'm at, to be able to do the things that I'm doing, to not be a bitch. Basically, just take a moment, a little meditation, a little anti-bitch meditation. Just laugh, smile, remember you're here to have fun. If things don't go well, that's fine. But if I'm having a good time, I feel like they will go well, even if they're going wrong. So from here, moving forward, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pause before every creative endeavor, especially with the creative stuff. Before I get started, pause, meditate on it, just remind myself, I'm lucky, I'm blessed, this is awesome, it's fun, have fun, don't get pissed, don't act like a little baby bitch. I'm glad I did this because this totally turned my mood around. You know, it answered for me questions and it gave me something to do. And now I have more tools moving forward to not let this happen again. So yeah, thanks for watching.